While most chess players aspire to earn the Grandmaster title, this player from Poland earned it not once but twice. One for over the board classical chess and another one for chess solving. Poland number 7, Kacper Piorun, is a 2-time Polish chess champion and 6-time world chess solving champion and the winner of other national solving championships. Kacper is one of the few top players who are active in both classical chess as well as solving, and is currently playing at the first Fujairah Global Stars in the UAE. Kacper joined us after winning an amazing game in the 6th round. You won your first game here at the first Fujairah Global Superstars. You are already a solving champion and you are showing why you are one of the best when it comes to tactics. So why don't you show us what happened in today's game?
Yeah, today I actually played one of the best games this year, I think, which is something I did not expect at all because I slept like 3-4 hours and also I had to change the rooms and I was completely out of depth, and so I decided to just go, just improvise, and that's why I went for G3. And yeah, then we switched to English opening, and somehow I was lucky because this line of 5, actually I played this line with black many times, and when I saw this I was like, oh cool, like I played this with black, and actually I played this like last year against Yufa with black, and I remember he played something like d4, knight f6, and there was something like, oh actually it was, I think it was d4, bishop e7, bishop hp, like this, and I think he played this weird move, bishop h3, and I've never seen this move, and then I barely made a draw. But obviously, since I did not remember anything, I was like, yeah, sure, let's just try to play some nice and simple setup. So I've opted for another setup, which is, well, I mean, quite solid. Like, I'm just preventing all of the nonsense with f4 and, yeah, like e4. And yeah, like, many moves make sense. And here I decided to start with queen d2 because normally after bishop e2 I didn't like some ideas like queen e8, f4, and potentially some knight g4 may come. Or maybe it's not bad, but I mean, yeah, like why should I allow this? Like there's no point. But yeah, like I mean actually this was like this is what happened in the game. But yeah, like the thing is that okay, like let's say any random move like a5, and then I just cannot do this so easy, like because of knight g4, and yeah, like I was like, yeah, let's just try to keep this pawn safe. So that's why I went for queen d2 and queen e8 f4, and yeah, starting from here, my opponent like found some like, I mean, shortly speaking, we were starting shuffling, but somehow like after he played like knight g4, knight x6, which was like not on my radar, but I guess he just wanted to consolidate some pieces, so it made sense. But yeah, we made a couple of moves, which I think made sense. And I think the critical moment is like around here, like when I played queen b2, because here I felt like, okay, I'm like probably like my pieces stand well. I'm very close to, like, I'm very hoping to push either e4 or d4. But yeah, I was just trying to prolong this because, like, let's say we just move like back here. Like the thing is, like, if I start with e4 here, I always have to be careful. Actually, no, it was like after knight f6. Yeah, here if I start with e4, I always have to consider stuff like take, and taking with the pawn is not something which I want, because after pawn takes, like, he goes knight f7, and it's like, maybe I'm better, but I don't know if I'm pushing f5 or fe5. And if I take with the bishop, then there's bishop h3, and yeah, some chase will come, like probably I will go here and then queen h5, and yeah, this is not something I wanted to allow. So I was like, yeah, like, all of the point of this shuffling was like this whole setup with knight d1, knight f2, then this king h1, which I just want to improve this knight on e2, which is the worst piece in the position. And yeah, all of this setup was played, so I can keep the option of playing e4 on better terms. And also I have a secret idea which my opponent probably missed. Although I don't know, probably I think I'm just better. Like I was expecting him to play p6, just trying to stop c5. And then probably I go e4, and then yeah, probably this is just, I don't know how better it is, but I felt like I'm just pushing. Or alternatively, if p6 doesn't work, maybe he had to go for knight g4 and just try to exchange pieces. And maybe this is actually the best, because if I take this knight, then after fg4, let's say yeah, knight e2, then he may start to pushing t5, and somehow it's not easy. Like, I mean, this pawn looks a bit on g4, but he has some counterplay. So probably after knight g4, I was thinking either to go knight h3. So I felt knight h3 makes sense to try to trade pieces and maybe put this knight on g5, or just go e4 and just replay this on, like probably something like take, I don't know, like maybe rook takes, and yeah, now some decisive for black, which I don't see, but yeah, maybe something like queen e7 and then we play on. I don't know, this may be bad, but I thought this like the best, but maybe I'm wrong. Like somehow I felt after a6, c5, like c5 must be good because I'm just capturing the central pawn. And the main pawn is if he goes knight e5, then the ct6. And after knight c3, I just win the material. And after he takes on d6, then I take on e5. And yeah, I think I calculated something like this, knight b5 and d4, and just trying to push. And I felt this is like much better for me, because after attach there is knight e4, and the queen on e8 is somehow trapped. Maybe it's not good, but like I felt this must be good for me. I mean, in worst case, okay. I mean, I can also take on e5, like I can also take on e5, and this is extra pawn, and yeah, it's just maybe this is easy. But okay, he took here, I took here, knight h5, e4, and here I actually thought I'm winning totally. And obviously it's not true, because I just underestimated knight h6, which is actually causing some troubles, because obviously I was only considering captures, like I only considered capturing this pawn on e4. And then I attack with the knight, and after rook d3, I think e6 wins. And then I just open the bishop, just play g4 next, and like say bishop e6, and yeah, actually I think knight g5 wins, but I think even this move wins, like knight g4 and then knight f6, and then take on h5 on g4. But yeah, he went here, and then I was like, yeah, it's not easy, because his next move is obvious. He wants to put this bishop on e6. Like, if I made any, like, slow move, waiting move, yeah, right, then he has bishop e6, and it's somehow not easy. Like, maybe it's better, but yeah, I wasn't sure. I mean, maybe I should have started with knight g5, but yeah, like after knight g5, I wasn't sure about take, and then I take with the knight, and then rook d3. And maybe this is winning, but I didn't see how. But like, I felt what I did was right. Like capturing this and playing e6. And here I think he made a mistake. Although this might be like not so easy to play. Like basically, obviously he cannot take, like maybe he has to take on e6. Maybe, because the point is I was gonna play knight g5. I mean, probably g4 is better, because then I just keep, but keep back this knight, and then after knight f6 g5 probably wins. But yeah, after knight g5 I have to watch out for this, and this is somehow messy. Like I go here, he goes here, and I have to be careful because if I take this bishop, then there's checkmate, and this would be quite awkward. So yeah, so probably I will start playing something like bishop g7, king g8, and some bishop e5, and I was not sure what's going on. But that's being said, probably I just go like in this position I just go g4, and probably this is easier. Probably like obviously like when you play last board, nothing is easy. But yeah, I think I win material here. But he went queen e7, and I think he missed bishop d2. Like this is such a sticky move because like it's like counterintuitive because you really want this bishop on this diag, right? But I just want to take this knight on h6. And yeah, actually I think he has to play knight g4 because like if he goes here, then I take, and then I play bishop g5, and then I win exchange. But okay, he played knight g4, take, bishop g5, knight f6, and here I was actually very proud of what I found, although I spent so much time, because still I have to be careful, because my first thought was to play knight e5. And I really thought, oh yeah, this is winning, because if I take on e5, then queen e5, and then he is paralyzed. Like, let's say he takes here, and then probably I can start with h3. And I thought this is winning. And then it hit me like the gold shower that he can take on e6. And I was like, oh no, this is bad. This is bad. Like, probably this is not lost, because maybe I have queen e2 and somehow maybe I can bail out, how to say. But yeah, I realized I have this idea of knight h4. And the point is, after bishop e6, I go knight f5, queen f7, knight g7. And just blasting through. And this must be winning. Like, there's no way I'm not winning here. Like, the knight is hanging, and yeah, like here I take on f6, and it's over. But yeah, another point of this move is that after rook d3, I go h3. And again, it took me some time to realize that after bishop g3, hg4, bishop e1, I simply take, and I got this pawn stays alive. Like, basically the whole concept of this position is to play for this pawn on e6, which is my biggest asset. And yeah, I have completely winning position that has no counterplay. But yeah, here I think this is like the only way to win. Because this move is quite tricky, because if I start with hp, then he has rook e6. But there's like another issue, because I can try to win this bishop. And I found this nice idea before. Yeah, he has to go rook d4 because bishop e6, knight f5 again. And then I pick material. And after rook d4, just very slowly h3.
Beautiful.
And it's over. Like, when I saw this, I was like, wow, like, it's so amazing. Like basically this bishop is trapped. And yeah, like the main point is after rook e4, d4, it doesn't save black, because after bishop e6, I go e5. And then the knight is pinned. And yeah, like, it's just over. It's just crazy. Like, I saw this and I couldn't believe my eyes, but yeah, it's just over. And I think the game went bishop e6, and yeah, knight f5, and checked so many pins. Like, this is pinned and this is pinned, so it's crazy. Like, such a nice position. And then the game ended quite quickly. Yeah, actually, I don't think he had anything better. Like, maybe he had to try 27, but yeah, like 27, Yeah, I just go, I just go 94 like that. And it's just a stage change. But yeah, the game ended after 28, 94. And yeah, after 94, I just take on a fade, win a fade, 96. And if knight g3 or knight f2, it doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, it doesn't matter. Knight g3, king g1, it's just technically winning and ending. But yeah, he went for this, and yeah, it's just over. And yeah, just one last trick, just be careful till the end. Like, never lose focus. Like, imagine me playing c7 and planting with h3. This would be like, well, yeah, awkward. But yeah, just g4 and it's just over and pure signed.
Amazing game. I think this is your first win of the tournament. Are you happy with today's result? How the tournament has been going, has been separated. Today is the sixth round. You have a win now. So are you happy with this?
Absolutely. I was not expecting this. I honestly think this is like one of my best games like in my career, because like especially like finding this proper h3 was like so
yes,
amazing.
that was beautiful.
Like, and even the fact that I actually was like sleeping very poorly, like I'm very, very happy.
Right. And you have come to Fujairah multiple times, right? And so Fujairah is a lucky place for you, do you think?
I mean, this is my fourth time.
Fourth time, yeah.
This is my fourth time in Fujairah. I was there 3 times at the solving event. One of them I won. It was like one of the last tournament before pandemic. And then I came here for the weekend, and then I won both solving competition and Blitz one. And I was actually shocked because I got 2 such a huge traps, which were much bigger than my hand luggage, because I just entered for the weekend. And yeah, and like when I was at the customs, like the bodyguards were like very impressed about this.
Would you like to tell our viewers how many times you have won the championship?
World Chess Solving Championship?
Yes.
A lot. I think 6. I think, yeah, 6.
6 times. 6 times you are the solving champion, right?
Yes.
And are you also the highest rated player who is also a solver?
At the moment, I'm ranked 3rd.
Ranked 5?
3.
Third, okay.
Yeah. The best solver in the world, who is like solving version of Martin Straussen, his name is Danilo Pavlov, from Russia, and he is like a huge dominator. But like it's crazy that he also does the Magnus thing, which is skipping the World Championship, which I mean it's like interesting. I'm not gonna judge this, but yeah, like he is the best. And then we have another Polish, which is Stefan Piotr, who actually won this year in Romania. I finished 2nd. And actually, it was Piotr who brought me into the world of solving, and he surely didn't expect to raise such a competitor.
Right. There are many coaches who say that solving is completely different from like classical chess, and if you at an early age go deeply into solving, it can sometimes like deter your thinking capabilities on the board in a classical game. Do you believe that?
Well, I don't think so. Like, obviously my approach has changed. Like, normally I used to believe that it helps a lot. I still believe it does, especially solving studies, solving studies and solving two movers. But it doesn't interfere at all.
Okay.
Like, from my experience, I haven't noticed that it has ever interfered. I mean, maybe in some cases when I allowed some helpmates, like, but no, I think for me it's helped a lot, and I don't regret it.
Right. There's a saying that in dry positions, solvers try to find ideas which might not be there. Do you agree on this? And they waste a lot of time. They use a lot of time and like
Yeah, my usage of time is awful. Like I trust that maybe one small feedback that normally in the problems that I have to solve on the solving competitions, you have to find the only way.
yeah.
And this is probably the small issue because like I've experienced this many times when I was trying to find the only way to win when there was like multiple ones. But I guess it is like the one small feedback, which again I haven't noticed any serious interference with my chess career because of solving.
Right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing the valuable feedback and also the wonderful game. Many congratulations on the win. 3 rounds to go. Wish you the best.
Thank you.